How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Ack Reacher with an OT edition of the Jab Jamboree. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and my crew, the Full Berserker Clan. I'm here by myself for right now. Maybe we might have some people hopping in the panel. Maybe we won't. I just got done finished watching the press conference of Abner Mares and Gervonta Tank Davis, or if you rather, Tank Davis and Abner Mares. This is how we doing it. Well, as far as height wise, uh, Tank and Abner Mares look, around the same height, things of that nature. We know width wise, we know Tank he could get up there. He could get up there. That's my guy. I think that it should be a pretty easy win for Tank. I very much respected Abner Mares' enthusiasm. I think Abner Mares really believes he has a shot to win. I think it's I want to say the Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray 2 effect, to where they were telling Sugar Ray, go get him. Go get him. He's out of shape right now. And that's kind of how I feel about the whole fight as a whole. And Robert Garcia really has to really thinks that Abner Mares has a shot to really upset Tank Davis. We know Abner Mares is a 3-division world champion, and we know that Tank is a 2-time super featherweight world champion. I mean, I feel this way. I feel that anybody has a shot that has 2 hands. They asked Abner Mares a question. They asked Abner Mares. They asked him. They said, "What abilities do you think that you have to beat Tank Davis?" Abner Mares stated that he's not going to fight Tank the same way that he fought Leo Santa Cruz. Of course, he said that he also has the ability to box, which I did see in the Cuellar fight when he fought Cuellar and won secondary black belt at featherweight. I understand that, but that's not what Abner Mares was selling before. Abner Mares said that he felt that he could walk Tank down. When he was blowing all this hot air, he was saying that he could possibly walk Tank down. So the thing that I'm wondering is this. I'm pretty sure that he's going to fight Tank similar to how he fought Cuellar, because he brought up the fact that Cuellar was a bully and things of that nature, and he knows that Tank is bigger, and Tank is also known as a bully. I don't think Cuellar has nearly the power that Tank does. And then Abner Mares also alluded to the fact that he felt that he was the reason why Tank knocked out Cuellar so easily. He said, "You remember I beat him, and this, that, and the third." You only knocked him down though, bro. Tank really hurt and stopped him to the body. Tank is back with Coach Calvin Ford. I think that I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I don't think anything's wrong with that. At the same time, it was something about him and Coach Kevin Cunningham, though, man. Something about him and Coach Kevin Cunningham. That's why I really gonna pay attention to this fight, to see how Tank looks. I really gotta pay very close attention to this fight, because I kind of want to see, like, what are the subtle differences and Tank's mentality, all the little details. I want to see where he comes in at. all of these little details that I just want to see, you know. Um, you know, I think that Coach Kevin Cunningham has a no tolerance policy. I look at Coach Calvin Ford, like I said, even though I don't know them personally, I said this on a panel earlier. I don't know if it was mine or Stay Ready's, my boy Mac. Shout out to Mac. Um, I don't know. I don't truly know if I feel like from the outside looking in that Coach Calvin Ford looks like he'll let things slide a little bit more than Coach Kevin Cunningham will, which sometimes you need a trainer like that. That's not going to be as lenient with you. I'm not going to say Coach Calvin Ford is a yes man, but I think that you need that trainer that has that no tolerance policy that's not always going to tell you what you want to hear. I think that's what brought the best out in Tank. That Cuellar fight was literally the best performance I ever seen Tank have, even better than the fight that I watched live with the Jose Pedraza. Because before that, I thought it was the Jose Pedraza fight. I think that I don't know. I think we'll see. It's and also another thing that I noticed too is Tank also did say that he'll be fighting at least 3 times this year. So he'll be fighting 3 times this year. So my thing is this. Um who are the fights? Is it going to be one of those things where we're still picking out Uber drivers, or are we going to really make top fights? Because I honestly think after this fight, Tank should go up to 135. I think that there's actually more competition at 135. I know Floyd said that he's looking to make Tank unify, but me personally, I think that Tank should go up to 135 in my judgment. I think there's a lot more interesting match ups at 35 for Tank Davis. That's just me personally. I feel like him staying at 130 is nothing to really challenge him there if he's that great. Like, you know, we could wait for Tevin Farmer. Okay, that's cool. But is that fight really going to be made? Leonard Ellaby said that's not a possibility. That's an impossibility. So I just want to know, where do you go after this Abner Mares fight? Granted, we ain't overlooking Abner Mares if he makes it through the Abner Mares fight, because maybe Abner Mares is strong at 130. Who knows? I still don't see him beating Tank. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you could lose your WBA strap on the scale. I don't know if they would ever take the belt from Tank, but I think that you could lose your WBA belt on the scale. So this is Tank's first headliner. It's in LA. So I kinda wonder, will the pressure get to Tank? I don't think it will. It's just Abner Mares. But like I said, who knows? You know, it's his first headliner. Maybe he feels as though the pressure could possibly get to him. I mean, it's a possibility. Anything can happen. And I wonder too. I got another thing too that I wonder too. I wonder, now let's put it in this type of scenario. Let's say, even if Tank wins, if Tank doesn't win in oppressive fashion, I wonder if people would how they would take to that. Would they start to doubt Tank? Because that's a new thing. you know, if you have a tough fight nowadays, it's equivalent. You might as well say you lost. Because a lot of people nowadays, if they have a tough fight, I wonder what they're gonna be saying about Tank. I'm gonna be seeing the same thing what they were saying about the Charlos. Because it's like when Mel lost, it was like both of them lost. Because I just went on Facebook not too long ago in the boxing group that I'm in, and they was like, Charlo fans, don't be mad, and the new. And they had a picture of Tony Harrison. They already got Tony Harrison spray painted in Detroit with the WBC strap. I felt like that was so disrespectful to Mel, man. I felt like that. Yo, Mel gotta give him CTE. I hate to say it. Mel gotta hit him hard. Like, he gotta get him out of there. No ifs, ands, or buts next time. Like, that man should have never became a world champion. Yo, I wouldn't have been able to sleep. I wouldn't have been able to sleep losing like that. Knowing that I won the fight, I would have dead been on my marvelous Marvin Hagler. Like, from now on, my two fists are going to be the judges. You know what I mean? Like, that fight taught me a lot. Like, that whole night taught me a lot. Agreed 100% with what the homie Big Kurt was saying. I agree with him 100,000% when he was like, you know, certain people can't fight at home. Don't be having your wifey and your side piece in the crowd. Little things like that, man. You just got to be laser focused. You got to be laser. You got to have laser focus, man. Like, because your mind frame is thrown off just a little bit in boxing. It's not like a team sport where somebody else could pick up the slack. You're by yourself. You're dolo. Like we say in New York, you're dolo. You're dolly, you know? So I just, you know, and I feel real bad for Mel, man. Like, it's really a big thing. They ain't gonna stop talking about this one. My mans that live in my building still hit me up. He's still hitting me up, and still he hitting me up. Like, oh, one Charlo down, one to go. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? One down, one to go. I don't know, man. I'm just, man, I wish he would have got him out of there. I wish I wouldn't even been talking about this right now. But like I said, if Abner Mares go the distance with Tank, which I doubt, I'm saying it. You could quote me and highlight it, which I doubt seriously. What are they going to be saying? They're going to be saying, oh yeah, but I don't think Tank won. Everybody's going to be saying, oh, I thought Abner won. Tank could almost be trying to get him out of there. He could be grabbing Tank. I still see Tank getting him out of there because I seen Abner Mares. He been in too many wars. But I'm just saying, I don't want no type of moral victory, man. A lot of these people nowadays will just give you credit for a moral victory. And I'm sick of it, man. It disgusts me. You know, and this was really on my mind. And I just was thinking about like a lot of fights coming up, you know, where I feel like a lot of dudes cannot let off the gas pedal for 1 second. Oh man, my man Fuller just jumped in the building. What's good, champ?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm all right, bro. I see you, yo. I'm gonna just say you was wilding in the hangout. That's all I gotta say. You were Mac. But we gonna talk boxing.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Fuller?
Oh yeah.
Oh, but I was just talking about. I don't know if you even watched it yet. That's why Mac ain't jumped right in because I was talking to him before I went live. I just couldn't. I just was thinking about the possibilities of this Abner Mares and Tank fight because
Yeah,
I just got watching your boy Nostrils.
I just don't. Yeah, Nostrils just talks too much. It's like he's Floyd's fanboy. It's like he just picks up where Floyd left off. Like that's the problem. He's just like picking off where he like on the promotional side. He's just picking up where like Floyd left off, basically. That's
For
what
now
he's
on,
doing.
ladies and gentlemen, we don't call him Leonard Ellaby. He is known as Nostrils. Okay, that is Nostrils.
That's the problem. He's just doing what Floyd did. He's just doing the same thing Floyd do.
Let me ask you a question, Fooler, since you on the panel. Serious
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
Um, let's say Tank looks bad in this fight. Let's just look. I know me and you doubt it seriously, but let's just say that he looks bad in this fight. Do you think a lot of people are going to give Abner Mares a moral victory? And do you think there's going to be some people saying that Abner Mares won?
Yeah. They're gonna say, "Oh well, he was robbed. Oh well, he deserved the fight. He won the fight. They need to have a rematch right away." That's gonna happen because they already don't like Tank as it is.
And you
Like
know you
Tank,
live in LA, so you really going to hear it.
yeah,
Because
Tank.
that
They
fight
don't.
is in LA.
Yeah, they don't like him. Um, because of what he does, some things he do outside the ring. That's why they don't like him. But they just don't like him either because he talks. But I mean, when he gets in the ring, he backs it up most of the time.
True.
Like 90% of the time, he back it up. But
That's true.
I don't
But
know
do you
about
think
this
that
way.
do you think the weight this time will get to him? Because
I
he's
think
pretty
so.
big. He was
I
pretty
think.
big this time. This is
I
a
think.
big. I think this after that Quayoff fight and the time building up, that was the biggest I ever seen Tank.
Yeah, I think the weight's gonna get to him. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot of weight to cut off, man. Being at 170, is a lot of weight.
And you only 5'6", 5'7" like me, so
Yeah, this is a lot of
that's a
weight,
lot of
man.
weight. That's a lot of weight, bro.
Yeah, like to cut this weight off, like he's gonna have to do a lot, man. So this is why he need to be disciplined, man. That just shows that this is just showing that he ain't as disciplined as he need to be.
And you know, Nostrils don't think he could do no wrong. If you watch
I
that
know.
press conference.
Yeah, nostrils.
I like how you say his name. You be having me crack up with that Nostrils.
He just needs to be quiet. I mean, he's doing nobody no favors. You
He
know,
said, oh yeah, this
he's
one
a
he said,
cheerleader. He's
this
a
what
cheerleader,
this
bro.
what he said in the press conference, bro. You gonna laugh. So he says they said, yeah, how do you feel about how the fight was made? He said, well, you know, Abner Mares could have picked some light touches and he could have picked the easiest champion, and we know who that is. I think he was talking about Tevin Farmer.
Yeah,
He's being an asshole, and you know, people in the background started chuckling.
yeah, he's dumb for thinking that.
I wouldn't say he's the easiest champion at 130.
Yeah, yeah, that him choosing him is like
He
that's like
didn't say no names, but I know for a fact that he was talking about Tevin Farmer. I just know that he was talking about Tevin Farmer because of the
yeah,
last fight that Tevin Farmer had, and I know that him and Tank was joking about it.
yeah, he's dumb. He's really dumb. I mean that if I were Tank, I would just like not even be part of Mayweather Promotions and just deal with Al Heyman directly because those clowns they're just clowns. Like
You know
I'm
what I
sorry,
think? I think that he actually has a better relationship with Leonard than he does with Floyd now.
but I mean, who is Leonard? Does Leonard really make things move? I don't think Leonard really makes things move.
I
I
don't
think
think he
Leonard
does. I
just
think he's just the face.
he's
And he's
just a
probably the
spokesperson.
middle. He's probably the middleman that talks between him and Floyd. Because you got to remember, this man was driving around in his little Benz truck with Floyd's daughter.
Yeah, he's just a spokesperson. That's what I think. Leonard is just a spokesperson, basically.
You know, I,
That's how.
Yeah, go ahead, finish.
That's how. No, that's why I think he's just a spokesperson. He doesn't really even have like any power to say, okay, we can make this fight or anything. I think he just talks. That's it. That's all I think really about him.
Okay, so now let me ask you another question. What if Abner Mares wins? Do you think you're gonna hear a lot of "I told you so"? I know he's not. I'm just trying to put you in that mind frame, like kind of what happened with Mel. Then again, we can't even say that it ain't a possibility because after what happened with Mel, shit.
Nah, you know what I'm gonna say, man, is like they will like basically crucify that dude Tank if he
Oh, so you
loses
think
this
it
fight.
would be even worse than the Charlos?
Yeah, it would be even worse. That's why I think.
Wow. Yeah, it is gonna be a lot of "I told you so" because I remember my cousin actually saying, "Yo, all right, yo, Tank, he be blowing up. He look crazy big. Like I'm telling you, da 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 da." I'm like, nah, Tank is good. I was defending Tank. I remember hard body. That's why I said if Tank ever lose, he gonna definitely try to come by the job and be like, "I told you."
Yeah, and the thing is about you know they want these guys to fall. That's the whole thing because they don't really like guys who like act the way they do and still be able to like win fights. They don't really like that. You know, they like guys like they like yes men. The majority of these fans like yes men. That's the whole thing. They don't like guys who like really think and say their mind. You know, I was thinking about actually doing a video on what Tank said about Lomachenko. And I was just gonna touch on the fact that he does get hit a lot, and just because you may look like you're doing something effective doesn't mean it's effective.
Man, man, Lomachenko got painted
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
last
And,
fight. He
but
looked like
he's
he looked like Willie Lump Lump.
he's supposed to be this defensive master or this defensive genius. Like, okay, well, why does his face say otherwise? Then that's my whole thing.
Speed, angles,
But
and
Tank has a
power.
lot at stake though, so he better like. The thing is, that dude better like really perform. He has to make a statement, basically. If he don't make a statement, then it's gonna be like, okay, what's the problem? People are gonna really like. People are
Wait, wait.
gonna bash
wait.
him.
Okay, Alex Santos, my fault, bro. My fault, bro. Me and me and my boy Fooler when we go in because the people was telling me to read the chat. These
Oh,
are fans. These fans are so fickle. I wonder what folks were saying on when Lennox got upset by Rockman and knocked out at the forum when Rockman knocked him out. Uh, I ain't gonna lie to you, but see, in the second fight, Lennox made up for that because, I never seen nobody. Even Lennox said it. He said he never set anybody up like that in his life. All right, let me keep reading the chat. Let me see what else he said.
all right.
Uh, Fanboys are so accustomed to easy-sided bum bashes that, well, we don't call them bum bashes, we call them Uber cards. They will talk down about a boxer if he gets a bad night or if he struggles fighting against another boxer. Alex Santos, read the chat. Salute Mark Wonderlich. Stay ready. We waiting for you, champ.
The thing is look, man. Any bad night can happen to anybody. No boxer is immune from having bad nights. Floyd had bad nights. I mean, there's a lot of boxers now who have bad nights. Does that mean they should stop trying to find a way to win? No. That's how you grow. That's how you adapt to different situations. But fans looking in, they think, oh well, why isn't he looking a certain way? And it doesn't really work like that all the time. I bet my money that Canelo, if Canelo fought Korobov, he would be looking the same, or he may be looking worse than Charlo did.
For real.
There would be a chance that he would be looking worse because he doesn't like
I agree.
he doesn't like boxers who move and
That's what
who
I was
can
about to say. Y'all need to start fronting like Karlbov just sits there. Karlbov
exactly.
got decent feet. For a dude that's 35, he can move. So don't sit here and think that Canelo would have got him out of there quick, fast, in a hurry. Because Canelo's not that nimble on his feet. From what I see, I watch plenty of Canelo fights. Canelo is a great fighter. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm tired of actually saying that
Me
because he's
too.
gonna have to step it up. He's gonna actually have to really step it up to me and stop taking all of these easy fights. You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying?
tired of saying that
For me
too,
to,
bro.
in order for me to say Canelo is a good fighter again, he got to fight. Oh man, my man, Battle Rifle.
Battle Rifle was good.
I feel like y'all two is a dynamic duo.
Battle Rifle, what's up?
What's
Good,
up,
bro.
y'all?
With your snack crackling popping.
I'm just talking about that Tank fight, man.
Well,
Yeah. Did you watch the press conference yet?
I watched bits and pieces of it. Yeah, I was at work when it happened, but yeah.
Okay, because when we was talking about Tank and nostrils.
I might not work still.
Abner Mara seemed pretty confident. You
He
know,
did. That's one thing I noticed. He didn't seem like he was backing down or anything like that. That's the one thing I will say about Abner Mares. He seemed like he was game, basically. Not intimidated. What do you guys think?
But y'all, pretty good. I know Leonard Ellerby was talking about Tevin Farmer.
You said what?
Leonard Ellerby was talking about Tevin Farmer.
See, I told you.
Yeah,
Well, he said he could have picked any easier touch up, any other champion. You know, he said we know who that is. And, you know, it was crazy. You know, really, he was kind of really trying to get at Tevin Farmer just because Tevin Farmer struggled with Fonseca and all of that. Man, Fonseca is just an awkward guy. If Tank didn't have the power that he did, he probably might have struggled with him even more. You know, but Fonseca will tell you that he got hit behind the head. So
yeah, Fonseca. I remember that fight.
Fonseca wanted that rematch.
Tank was playing around with him, and it's like, dude, get him out of there. Stop playing around.
Stop playing. Yeah, get him all the way out of there. You're gonna get paid by the hour, champ.
He was trying to show off. He wanted to get but he kind of backfired.
Yeah, bro. It did backfire when he tried to do that showing off stuff. Yeah, man. I was like, what is this guy doing, man? I said, what is Tank doing, man? Like I was like surprised. Like this dude was showboating, putting his hands behind his back and stuff like that.
Now he tried to do the Roy Jones. I see you, Alex Santos. He said Tank is gonna need one fight a year, or fight often, to avoid putting on crazy weight. Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
Because he seemed like one of them type of dudes. But see, that's why you don't mess with the boss's daughter. You don't mess with the boss's daughter, champ.
The boss's daughter?
Yeah, Floyd.
Man, that girl's like 17, 18.
Nah, she 18.
Yeah, she's 18.
I mean, she's like just turned 18.
He's 24.
The problem is that's thirst right there.
I remember people was
stupid. Fool, wait. Go elaborate. Hold on. I'm gonna let you go right after Battle Rifle. Go right after it.
Look, man.
Elaborate what you mean by that's thirst.
Look, man. This is just me personally. I would not trust a guy in my circle, in my small circle of friends, I would not trust a guy who couldn't turn down, let's say, who couldn't turn down some feel good. Let's just keep it PG. I wouldn't trust him, because I know he's thinking with his other head rather than the one in his skull. Tank was thinking with his other head. You don't do things like that, man. Like, unless Floyd said, you know what? I think you and my daughter would be a good couple or something. But
Nah,
no,
man.
you don't go behind his back and
Yeah,
and
it was
do
that.
something like that. That's a thirst. It's like you need a Sprite, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you. Look, then you go right after battle rifle. Um, at first, from what they was telling, well, basically, Devin Haney put it out there when they argued on Twitter. He was saying Devin Haney did this with a girl and she caught something, this and that and the third. And then he was like, I never burnt nobody in my life. And then he said, you a snake. You sneaking around with the boss's daughter. That's exactly what Devin Haney said. And it was like, Tank stopped talking
Man,
after that.
that boy Devin Haynes turned into a whole nother person, boy. He
Nah, but
was
they always had like their own situation because of that sparring session.
no, not even that. He snapped on Mayweather daughter. He was like, your daddy is a chump or something like that, and he called her a B and everything. I don't know what she said to him, but I forgot what it was. But I remember I had heard it from Dante on Boxing Nation. He was one of the first person to upload it. I was laughing too
Wow.
hard.
Was that Devin Haney or
No, I
Shakur
thought it was
Stevenson?
Shakur. I
Oh yeah,
thought
that was Shakur. I'm
it was
sorry.
Shakur. It was Shakur. But see, I was gonna say that, but I heard that all three of them was slap boxing over her in the parking lot. Her, Tank, him, Tank, and Devin
Oh,
Shakur.
over her? Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I don't even think she's. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I seen them
First
at.
off, you should never fight over no women.
But I don't think
Second,
that she's alright, but I don't think that she's worth me fighting my
she
boys
not even.
over.
I wouldn't even say she that, bro. She's like a girl Floyd, bro, real deal. And she like, bro. She's young. She's just too young, bro. And you can see she's that one fan that be paired in Floyd talking about some hard work. She's that type of person. So I mean, as far as the Devin, I mean, wow. As far as Tevin, not Tevin Farmer, Gervonta Davis go. I remember there was a rumor that a lot of people were spreading that Gervonta Davis is the youngest champion ever. No, he was the youngest champion in boxing at the time. People were saying he was the youngest champion ever,
Nah,
but that's
actually,
not
he
true.
wasn't even. There was another dude that was younger than him at the time.
It was Alfredo
He was the
Gomez.
youngest one in
Wait.
America. He was the youngest one in America.
In America, who was that?
It was no, I'm saying he was the youngest at that time when he won the belt.
I think David Benavidez was like 20.
He
So yeah, David Benavidez is younger than him. So you can't even use that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then there was one even younger than that.
Me and David Benavidez is like around the same age.
Yeah, got the same age.
Yeah. So I mean, well, who was the other guy then?
I forgot who it was. It was when he won that belt. What was that? 2016, 17? He beat Pedraza.
I think it was 16. Man, wait a minute. Wait, you said he beat Pedraza, I think, last year. So yeah, probably 2017.
Yeah, it was like beginning of like 2017.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there was another dude. There was another kid. It was in one of them booger weight classes. That's why I can't remember. But he was only like Tank was like 22, and that kid was like 20.
2020. I'm trying to think.
And they said it too. They said it in the program. They said Tank is the youngest in America right now. This is before David Benavidez actually had the strap. And then it was one of them dudes at one of them booger weights. Like I said, man, I can't remember right now. It was a while ago. But long story short, even like if he did have a strap, David Benavidez is younger than him, so it doesn't really even matter.
This is just my theory. I don't think Floyd wants Tank to be better than him. That's what I just think, honestly. I don't think he wants to get better.
I gotta see how Tank looks against somebody with some movement.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to see.
Like Purcell. I don't know why that fight didn't happen yet.
Yeah, Patel got decent movement. You know,
Yeah,
I mean more like a brother. I'm not trying to sound racist, but
I would like that fight,
in,
Burchett
in my opinion,
versus Tank.
in my opinion, nobody moves like on the level of Burchett other than Usyk in boxing right now.
Alex Santos, Mike Tyson was the youngest heavyweight at 20 years old.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't the youngest boxing champion ever. The youngest boxing champion was Wilfred Benitez
Wilfred Benitez.
at
I said
17 years
Wilfredo
old, which
Gomez.
is amazing.
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody who surpasses him really. There's nobody I know that surpasses Burchell other than Usyk in foot movement. Okay, maybe Loma. But I'm
Right now in boxing, you got to look at the different weight classes about movement and stuff like that. Now, a fight that would be good would be a Tank Burchett fight, but also Machado versus Tank would be a fight that I would want to see too.
definitely I want to see that too. You know,
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't see that fight.
really stole your belt, then you should fight, dude.
Yeah, they should fight for that belt, man. For real.
I know Kelly
Yeah.
told me apparently he said Burchell is afraid of Tank because I think they said they sparred or something.
No. That's Alberto Machado.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Uh,
thought you were talking about Burchell.
I might have said Burchell. That was my mistake.
Yeah.
Alberto Machado apparently got beat up by Tank and
I mean, it don't matter. He got the secondary strap, so he don't even matter. It's not
I
even no
mean,
point,
Machado has to want that match. So you guys actually call him out.
you
He,
know.
he talked about it, but he didn't say. I mean, I haven't heard anything.
You know. So I mean, I just feel like if the fight Alberto Machado would be hustling backwards.
Really?
You know.
With Tank?
Yeah,
Why is
Alberto
that?
because because I feel like you what are you gaining? You're already the super champion.
Yeah, but you would actually say that you actually beat the guy who had the belt.
I mean, I do feel like Alberto Machado does deserve to have the super belt, being that he beat Jisril Corrales, and Jisril Corrales was actually the super champion. But for some strange reason,
From Uchiyama, right?
huh?
Uchiyama? Did he get it from him or did he get it from somebody else?
Oh, you talk about Alberto Machado?
Nah, the Corrales guy.
Saying Jisril Corrales? Right, I can't hear you, man. You talk about Alberto Machado. I mean, Jisril Corrales when he won
Yes.
the belt. It was a vacant title. Yeah, I think it was. It might have been. I'm not. I gotta research that.
Yeah,
I think he did,
from
but he won it. And then once he won it, he had like 1 or 2 defenses, and then he ended up fighting Alberto Machado. Alberto Machado actually got knocked down in the beginning of the fight, came back and knocked Jisril Corrales out. And they gave him the regular belt, and they somehow upgraded Tank to the super belt.
somehow, Floyd got them resources, man. Like Al Hammond got, Braun at that little title shot with the beat. So yeah, it's been some business going on at Mayweather with Al Hammond.
You remember Ryan Garcia trying to call out Tank? Tank would annihilate that dude.
Devin Haney apparently talking about something. He trying to act like Errol Spence. You know how Floyd keeps saying that apparently Devin Haney was whooping him.
What was whooping on Tank?
Yeah, I'm not saying people just calling him out. I remember Devin Haney was calling out Robert Easter, but he was just.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, you remember that?
Really?
Yeah, for a while.
Oh yeah. Devin Haney was. Devin Haney was. He was. He wanted Robert Easter at the time. He did want that. I could have seen that fight happening. I don't know if
I don't think he's
Devin
ready for
would have
that,
had
man.
enough power to keep him off.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready for that. You better. You better stop right there, Devin. I mean, in my opinion, it's very few fighters at that level that could just go in the box and actually beat the top levels in the division. I don't see many people doing that unless you at like a heavyweight.
Alex Santos said he would. Oh, yo, Don, what's good, bro? I seen you in the building, champ. Alex Santos said he wouldn't mind seeing Tank against E2, saying, "Nah, man, leave E2 alone. I'm already mad. People is on E2's helmet. You know what I'm saying? Leave E2 alone. That was supposed to be my prey. I want him to keep that belt long as possible." But you know, E2, he cool. And I gotta give E2 credit because E2 has no boxing amateur experience. That's why I always say it don't matter. And he won the title. Won a title. So, and he's not even that bad of a boxer for somebody with no boxing experience. And he beat my boy Christopher Diaz, Puerto Rican cat. So it's crazy. It's
I'm gonna,
crazy how stuff work out.
I'm trying to find some more time so I can watch some of these fights. I mean, I don't neglect them. The
Oh, you
smaller
mean the
fights.
press conference? Oh,
You talking to me?
yeah. I said what?
I was saying I was trying to. Hold on, let me take this mic out.
You already snap, crackle, and pop half the live.
Um,
What I was saying was I'm gonna try to find a better schedule for these fights. The smaller weights I've been neglecting.
yeah,
I hear you. I
you
mean, they
know,
don't always be broadcasted like that, so I'm not gonna say it's fully your fault, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get on VIP league. But I do that with just about everybody though, because I don't really got Showtime no more. Uh,
yeah.
and I don't got the Zone. I might pick that again. I try to support boxing when I can.
Yeah, I hear you.
Um, yeah, man. The thing is with Tank is like I think they're shelving him on purpose, man. That's why I think they're trying to shelve him on purpose. I don't know why they're doing it, but it just doesn't seem like Floyd is interested in like pushing that guy because I'm not really looking to watch that fight with Floyd on December 31st, but I think he's more into himself right now. That's just the bottom line.
Man, it'll feed that boy Tank to the wolves, man. This was hit too many strippers. Got into too many bar fights. Got arrested too many times, and they like, I don't want to mess with you no more.
I think the daughter thing really messed up their relationship. He should have listened to Nostrils. Just worried about the fights.
Man, Tavin could be so much bigger. Like the thing is, he like to stay on Twitter, and he's like,
Who?
I keep getting their
Tank?
name confused. Tank.
Yeah, Tank. Yeah.
He's low to stay on Twitter, like start Twitter beefs and stuff like that. He can be so much more popular and doing
But
what
he
he.
don't be doing that in real life. He's
Yeah, he
mad
don't be doing
quiet and
it.
humble and shy, they say, even in real life. But
Mm-hmm.
they like on Twitter, he's like this other, he got Twitter fingers.
Yeah, that's what he be doing. So he could be like a lot more popular. He could actually be one of them people that can just be talk like a he probably would never be like a little Chad Ochocinco when he doing, but he could just be one of the people that people just love to hate, and he could benefit from it. But he has to actually come correct when he comes back in that thing because as much as Floyd been on layoffs, he always came back correct. You got to see if Javante Davis can do it the same.
Now, you know what I mean? You right. Hold on. Lawrence Williams, the law, the Black Pokey Deck said E2 was on ESPN Plus Sunday at 5 a.m. God. Uh, uh, Alex Santos said you guys still anticipating for the upcoming fights at the WBSS World Boxing Series. Well, we got to see if they could get their money right. Because I don't know if you know about it, Alex Santos, but that World Boxing Series is in jeopardy because a lot of fighters haven't got paid their purses / bonuses All the dudes that made it to the semifinals and finals were supposed to be getting their purses plus a bonus, and they not able to give that money. You know what I mean? So a lot of fighters is, you know what I mean, they might be dropping out of it, especially if I was a world champion. The only way I'm getting my rear end back in that ring, if you got the money, honey, I got the time. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It wouldn't have been no freebies. You got me fight, especially at 140. A 140 tournament ain't no joke. And to me, that's actually my favorite one. And I'm really mad that you wasn't paying these guys. So let's hope to God that, you know, like, you know, they could get everything situated with the money.
Who E2 signed with?
E2 is on Top Rank, I think.
A lot of those Japanese,
I think he's co-promoted though.
a lot of those Japanese guys have a co-promotion. They have
that's what I was gonna say.
Like a promotion in Japan, and then they have one out here.
They should I don't know. They should set up a fight with him and Burchett.
Yeah, that would be a good fight, actually. That would be a good fight.
Burchett only got that one belt. I mean, he got the WBC belt, which is good. But man, if you want to clean out that division, bro, you can go for it, bro.
You know what? I always said, and people don't believe me, I always said that Burchett really beats Lomachenko, man. Like, I'm just looking at stylistic matchups.
I mean, much like Burchett, but yeah.
I'm looking at stylistic matchups, and I'm looking at how Salido beat Lomachenko. I think Burchett would do more of the same. You know, like, just pressure fighters don't really like pressure fighters. That's how you have to beat Lomachenko. You have to fight him. You can't brawl them. I mean, you can't box him. You just have to fight him.
Let's remember, we're talking about two different weight classes now, buddy.
Yeah,
talk about 30 and 35.
Yeah.
So let's not confuse the two. You know,
and as far as Salido go, he was. As far as Salido go, I think the thing is, as much as I know this sounds like an excuse, but I think it was like his second fight. So I mean, you know,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Why would you give someone in their second fight
man.
a
champion?
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm
saying.
We
ain't giving him that. We ain't giving him that. He got his ass.
Look, Battle Rifle. This is my question. This is my question.
You know, Bernard Hopkins lost his first fight, right?
Nah,
I know that. So I don't care about Bernard Hopkins.
This is my question, though, Battle Rifle. If they knew this was his second fight, why would they try to give him a title shot in his second fight?
They were trying to push him. They were trying to put him as the next big Ali, and they fell flat on their faces.
Come on, man! Please don't associate him with Ali, man.
Bro, you know what I mean when I say that.
I know what they cheer for because they always talk about the speed, the angles, combination punching. You know what I was gonna say.
The color of his gloves, his trunks, you know,
all of that dumb shit that they be talking about.
How he speaks English. Oh, his English is getting so much better.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't trying to sound like him, man. This Lomachenko be having some fire behind trunks on, bro.
He having some what?
Fire trunks. He's saying his boxing attire.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like next to Floyd, because Floyd, I remember when he wore the.
I don't know. I think the Charlos hold that distinction. I was feeling Mel's outfit, even though they robbed my dude. Mel's like, that like fur.
He was looking clean while he lost.
That shit was hard. His gloves matching it. I was feeling Mel's get up, yo. I was feeling Mel's get up.
I like Sean Porter's when he fought Keith Thurman. He had like on silver gloves, like some reddish trunks.
Yeah, that was hot. I actually liked the Tevin Farmer's Oscar the Grouch outfit. That shit was pretty dope.
What, the one with the Eagles?
Yeah.
The eagle was cross-eyed, though. That was the problem. The eagle was
cross-eyed. Why does Danny Garcia always have leopard print on his trunks?
I don't know.
That's weird, yeah. He always has it.
I guess because his nickname is Swift, and I guess that means that's like being
swift like a cheetah. Oh, yeah, or a leopard or a cheetah, whatever.
Yeah, it might be. I might not catch on to it. Yeah,
yeah.
And what's the name? What was that guy? I was just about to mention. I never dig the little skirts that like Adrian Broner and stuff. I never dig those, bro.
I go for sometimes his outfits be tough, but I agree with you. I don't really. I rather have like the short.
I don't like the
I mean,
skirts.
the rumor is like a lot of my boys tell me when you wear those, it gives you like better movement. I guess you know what I mean. You're not as confined as a shit. Whatever.
Yeah, you just wearing like half a spandex fit though.
Battle rifle drop. But I agree. Those little things, those little straps, they look kind of corny. Just wear shorts. That's how I look at it. I agree with that. Just wear shorts. The straps look kind of corny. It looks like you're trying to be like a gladiator, like from that movie Gladiator or something like that.
Why is this dude Kell Brook exclusively wear red? I have not seen him wear any other color.
I don't know, bro.
Is he trying to stick down to that special K?
Yeah, you like the special K box.
Bro, this dude exclusively wears red. I've never seen him wear any other color.
I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready.
But unfortunately, the red, the special he's bad. It's special in a retarded kind of way because only a retard would say chocolate brownie.
I mean, you're hungry. I hope you're ready.
The thing is, Earl Spence gave him a lot of chocolate brownies. Like, I mean, he gave him like a baker's dozen. You know.
I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready.
Yeah. He gave him a baker's dozen. His eye, I'm like, man, this guy broke his socket. I'm like, man, this guy, you know.
What is a chocolate brownie? I don't know what that.
I don't even know what he meant by that, bro. I really don't know what he meant.
He said,
I don't know what he meant by that.
I hope you're ready. And I heard Earl. I heard Earl was after the fight. After Earl won, I heard he was saying nothing. He was eating.
Hey, I was watching the Errol Spence interview, and wait, hold on. Let me look up chocolate brownie. I'm looking up on Urban Dictionary.
Nah, it ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't gonna be nothing. He made that up. His little game show. Come on, bro. You know that shit don't mean nothing, man. He talk about. He said, I'm gonna give you a chocolate brownie. He said, man, a chocolate brownie. He said, what, man? What is that? He said, these. That's what I'm gonna get. I was like, yo, man, him and Earl had me cracking up that press conference. Alex Santos is an idiot. he said, you see what he said in the chat? He said, a chocolate brownie is a dessert. He said, brownies are custom here in the UK. Alex Santos. I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready.
Hey, battle rifle.
Oh, you did? You never.
I actually did look up an Urban Dictionary, and actually, a chocolate brownie is like describing like a piece of crap. I'm dead serious.
I just put it up too. It said you to describe S word.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is fun. I'm gonna see if I can find another diction.
You know why I keep saying that battle rifle? Because that 78 was bringing it up. That he said that in the interview. Kell Brooks said, "I'm gonna give him some chocolate brownies. So I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready."
Wow.
I got battle rifle. He said, "Yo, I'll be honest with you. I'm the bravest dude you'll ever meet. But if a nigga goes out here talking about your act, I'm gonna give you some chocolate brownies and I hope you're ready. I'm not fighting him. I'm gonna think some prison songs. I'm not fighting you, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna get you jumped. I'm gonna get you hopped, like we say in New York. I'm not touching.
So would you rather hear? Would you rather hear Kell Brooks say that, or the Booty Warrior just be like, "I like it"? I'm with you.
Nah, he was ridiculous. Yo, that was the funniest Boondocks episode ever, bro. We ain't even gonna talk about that because we gonna go off track. But Felice Johnson, though, I'm not even gonna lie, he can't get the first hit, bro. I'm not even just throwing a regular punch. I will hook elbow him and literally throw my whole hip into it and try to get him out of there.
Go for the head, but
Like,
I
I'm
wonder
serious.
which one call is fighting. I think Kell Brook. I don't know if that fight's happening because we can't even believe what Eddie Hearn says. But Kell Brook and Amir Khan. I mean, I guess that would be a good fight. I mean, considering where they are in their careers, I think both of them would be like a big fight to have. But I don't think they're gonna make that fight though.
I mean,
They were talking about it.
they might as well, man. They might as well. This is the best time for Amir Khan if he got a shot, I guess. I mean, I don't really care about that fight either, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about that fight, but yeah, they should just make that fight. I mean, now they're talking about Amir Khan with Terrence Crawford, but it's just talk again. They just need to chill, you know. I didn't know that.
look for that video where Earl Spence was eating chocolate brownies after he won the fight. I gotta see that, man.
oh, it's video. Oh my god,
They have a video of it. Now I didn't know which one call it was on the snack program either. I know this is random, but the Caleb Plant dude is on the snack program.
Wait,
man.
Wait. Oh, you said Caleb Plant is?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I hope you're hungry.
I was watching that interview when Aerosmith. They said they was asking him like, "How was your fight with Kell Brook? How was it going to England?" He said, "Yeah, it was nice, man." He said, "Was the people like really mean?" He was like, "No, it wasn't really mean." He said, "He was talking a lot, so I had to show him." He said, "What he said? He said you're gonna get like a chocolate brownie." I was like, "Dude, you weird, bro. You."
Yo, they really do got Earl eating on. It's a fight hype video. He eating chocolate brownies.
Oh, really?
Hold on, y'all keep chat. I gotta watch this real quick.
Oh, he's eating chocolate brownies.
Yeah, y'all keep it going. Keep it going real quick. I just want to watch this.
Probably the funniest dude in boxing right now. That dude said in 2015, 15 years old.
He is funny, bro. He's just like low key laid back funny though. Like
oh my god, that dude hilarious.
That's what I like about him. He's like laid back. He's like laid back funny.
Bro, you know? You remember when it was like, "Hey, we gonna spar." Like, then he like, "We gonna spar. Like, we're gonna fight at 160." He like, "Dude, what?"
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought it was funny when he said, "Oh
my god, that was hilarious." He said, "I ate chocolate." Go ahead, fool.
when he ran into Ugas and he was like, "Yeah, I ran into Ugas," and he said, and I just started dying laughing when he said that. He said, "Yeah, I told Ugas if he, if you beat Sean Porter, I'm gonna whoop your ass, right?" I just started laughing because that's I can see him saying that. I can really see him saying that kind and saying it in that way.
It was funny to me and the Fox thing when he ran down on Keith Thurman. When Keith Thurman was trying to throw mud on my son's name, and he pressed him like he's like, "Man, when I win the title, you're gonna become injured again." He said, "You gonna put voodoo on me?" And then Earl was like, "I am Jamaican. I am Jamaican."
Yeah, Earl, I like him. Another funny guy in boxing. Who else is pretty funny? I mean, as crazy as he is, Adrian Broner is funny. That dude was streaming the Wilder Fury fight from Instagram Live. I'm like, this nigga is a whole fool.
Yeah, nah, he is funny though. He had me dying when he said Pacquiao. He seemed black to me. He said he don't pay his taxes on time, and he drink Hennessy.
Who said that?
Adrian
That was
Broner.
Broner.
Adrian Broner is a fool, man. Hey,
was
you remember when what he said? That dude AB. What he said? He was like, "I'm the can man, because anybody can get Mexicans, Africans." I was like, dude, oh my god.
But Adrian Broner, he went off that.
We can't talk about no Autobots, man. Come on, man. We don't care what Amir Khan doing, chasing trannies and all of that, man.
Autobots, really?
Yeah, man. I don't give a damn.
AB always bulimic. AB always bulimic.
It's always bulimic, you stupid.
Oh my god! I think Kurt said always a bridesmaid.
Yeah, he said something like that. Kurt don't. A lot of people don't like AB, man. Look, me, I'm not a big fan of him, but he is funny though.
Yeah,
I
he's
agree.
funny. Yeah, I don't.
He does make me laugh. I agree with Fula on that. Like that dude is hysterical.
And then go ahead about Pacquiao. What do you say?
Oh no, you go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say about Pacquiao?
Pacquiao was joking around. He said I want to thank everybody for being here. And he said, shout out to Al Heyman. Then he looked at Adrian Broner and said, I promote you.
He said he promotes Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Pacquiao is crazy though. He's not like really funny, but he's just like, I guess you can say he's like the I want to say the hometown hero type guy, you know.
In a way, he's funny. He has some funny lines. Like I remember, they was doing like a video, like a
face to face.
Nah, not a face to face. Where basically they were talking about Margarita and his hand wraps, and a lot of people was asking. It was asking boxers. It was like a documentary type film, and it was about Margarita, and then they asked a whole bunch of boxers what they think. And they had interviewed Nassim Richardson first, who said he seen the brick that fell out of his glove. And I think Pacquiao was like, yeah, he said, when you see like this on this level, you basically, suspended and whatnot. So they asked Pacquiao, do you think he knew that his gloves were like that? And he was like, of course he knew. He was like, what is he gonna do? Sit in his room and like, hey, wrap my hands. I'm not gonna look. it was funny though.
Yeah, what you would call it is a hopeful, but I support him. He needs to step up and fight like a lot of these guys, but I remember when they were doing the Demetrius Andre Billy Joe Saunders fight, and they were doing the press conference. that nigga Demetrius Andre came in like a pirate get up. He looked like the Pirates of the Caribbean. He had on like a pilgrim outfit. I'm like, this nigga is crazy.
He is so corny to me, man.
I'm like, this nigga is crazy doing some.
Had on the Django glasses. Had on the bandana.
I'm like, this nigga is a whole fool right now.
Like he from Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah, like he just like basically was in a Boston Tea Party or something. Like he was one of the guys on the ship of the Boston Tea Party.
Like, could we get his goofy ass all the way to out of here?
Like, I was like, what is this doing? And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna repost that on my Instagram, man, and be like, what is this fool doing, man? Crazy.
I hope you're hungry.
Go ahead, battle rifle saying that shit.
You know what's crazy about Kell Brook though? His walk around weight is dang near like 190. Like when you look at
dude, what I do like steroids.
I'm telling you, bro. When
like
you look at
he on that Bane juice.
You never know. I wouldn't put it past that guy because he is a big welterweight. I mean, he's a big welterweight, man. In fact, he should be fighting at 154, bro. If we want to be technical, I don't know how we make him 147. No, because there was one fight, right? And he went up to Earl Spence asking for a rematch. When you look at him, bro, it looked like he was at easy, like at 180 or something like that, or even more than that. I don't know what that dude. Too many chocolate brown.
I'm reading old comments on the video right before Errol Spence supposed to fight Kell Brook. And the dude talking about some Errol Spence, his best opponent is a kickboxer.
Wow. Wow.
I'm talking about Chris Algieri.
Which one we'll call it? Well, if you want to be technical, who has really been a bum basher and been making it been like promoted as like this super champion?
Triple G.
I'm trying to think of one well, maybe not.
I mean,
because
Tommy Morrison. I mean, actually fought people, but before the guy had like 40-something knockouts with a crazy percentage with like God knows who. And Deontay Wilder's competition before Luis Ortiz is kind of crazy.
No, the crazy thing about Tommy Morrison is he was juiced to the gills.
He was juiced to the gills.
That shit ain't even help him with Ray Mercer. He did good up to the fifth round. And Ray Mercer was hungry and he was ready.
Oh my God,
Tommy Morrison was juiced to the gills, bro. Like, I mean, they even said that dude was on roided out, bro.
He was on something, but I don't think it was roids, bro.
He was on that juice. There was a documentary about him, and they talked about him and what he was going through. Yeah, I think that was one of his things too, was the juice. You know, he was on the juice. But yeah, I mean, he had a bad ending though. That dude had a way bad ending. You know. And I think he caught an STD too from being a hoe.
They said he had that for like a while, bro.
Yeah, man, he was being a hoe.
Oh nah, I know a nigga. He had AIDS.
He had AIDS, bro. That's how he died.
That's how you know he was a hoe. That's one thing how you know. And that's another crazy thing about Adrian Broner, man. That dude be doing some off the wall stuff. Like he be showing like selfies of his waves, right? That dude did a porno on some dumb stuff.
He got burned doing that
with 2 strippers, I think.
Yeah. He got burnt.
Yeah, AB. Yeah.
Burnt with what?
With the clap on, clap off.
Was it like chlamydia or what was it?
Yeah, that's what I said. The clap on, clap off.
Okay, some
basically Craig's electric system going on Friday.
Yeah. And I'm like, what is this fool doing? This dude was like filming it and crap like that. I'm like, this fool is like totally crazy right now.
I mean, you'd be surprised how many celebrities have sex tapes.
Yeah, quite a bit of them, basically.
I'm pretty sure some of Floyd floats around it somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, probably so.
Oh, y'all reading the chat? Yo, Alex Santos and freaking Mark Wunderlich got me crying right now. They bugging. He said he was on the AIDS. You can't be on the AIDS. Is DED dead?
How you on the AIDS? He making it sound like it's like a PED.
Yeah, exactly.
Like AIDS.
He caught that crap.
Straight up, it's DED dead.
I can't talk about Tommy Morrison more. It's still sad.
Yeah, that it
It
is.
is sad. How he ended is sad. Arturo Gotti had a sad ending too, man. That dude had a sad
He
ending as
committed
well.
suicide, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or they said he was killed. That's a sad ending too.
Damn, man.
Yes.
I didn't realize Randy Turpin killed himself too.
Yeah, I hear that.
No, absolutely. We're $100,000 on the budget here.
Another thing about Floyd, what I noticed is he tries to promote that whatchamacallit, that girl collection thing. I don't think that place is popping. From what
I
I heard,
was on that live stream when Blue Blood said it was terrible. He said I had to pay like $75 for cranberry juice.
what?
For real?
What? Are you serious?
You wasn't on the panel? It was on World
No. $75 for what?
Somebody actually was in there. That's crazy.
Bro, maybe I'm exaggerating. I think he said it was 50, but that's still bad.
50?
He said, yeah, he said it was like $25. He said he had 2 cranberry juices, and then he
For
looked
$50
at.
for 2 cranberry juices?
Wonderlich is grimy.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he basically said the environment was like pretty whack. He said usually the people that's coming in is like the really higher up people that can really spend. So like during the time they came, wasn't a lot of people there. So basically, a lot of girls came over for lap dances, and he had to refuse so many because they just kept coming over.
Really?
And then I think he said he paid for 2 cranberry juices,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he looked at the receipt, and he was saying it was $25 each cranberry juice.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you remember the panel? Oh my god, I thought you guys were on that
That's
panel.
crazy for that much.
Yeah, Mark Wunderlich said it was $75. And before that, Alex Santos said both Tommy Morrison's sons are current boxers now. And
Yeah,
then,
they are. Yeah.
and then Mark Wunderlich said after that, after Alex Santos, he should have kept his dick in his pants. Yeah, why would you say that, man? Like, come on, man. Y'all look, man. Some acting like all guys is perfect. So some dudes is like my crew, full berserkers.
People gonna stop acting like they're gonna be saints when they rich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you in the mode. I'm one of them dudes that always feel like practice safe sex, but there's certain times, man, like. Man, you be going full berserker,
When you
It's a
find
full
out
moon.
celebrities' actual partner counts, bro, you probably you would say as a dude, you're probably like, oh, that ain't that much, but you'll never get that number. Like I'm pretty sure Leonardo DiCaprio's number is astounding. I'm pretty sure
Very high. Very high,
Jackson's
probably.
count is pretty astounding. People like what basketball player for one, Jesus.
Of course, bro. Basketball players by far, bro. Come on. The thing is, look, when you're a basketball player,
Mark, you better chill with your Chicago Bear ass, man. Chill out.
Look,
he said AIDS.
if you're a basketball player, right? You guys are on the road a lot, okay? So at the hotel, come on now, bro. You know they're gonna be there at the hotel.
Bro, they be getting around, bro. I'm telling you, it's not rare either. People think Wilt Chamberlain was just an exception.
Bro, it happens a lot.
I'm telling you, they was getting around, bro. Even back in the day, they probably had more sex back in the day than they did now.
Yeah,
and people think that if people have more sex now, no, they didn't. People had more sex in the 70s.
Feel like back in those days, I agree with you because there wasn't if there was, I don't know. I think a lot of these diseases.
It was more cases of STDs going around, despite what some of these cases tell you. And they didn't even have like condoms and stuff like that. So people had sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not even that they didn't have them. They didn't believe in them like that because they didn't have the knowledge of all of these STDs that we do now. I think that's why some people. That's why I think, even though I'm not saying there's not a lot of sex going on, but I think, to be safe, you gotta control yourself. Like Jim
Mhm.
Lampley would say, he gotta be physically and psychologically in control.
Just true. I mean, I'm telling you, like they be getting around like these. I mean, you probably can say somebody you know, been getting
Nah, we could bring it up. Let's talk about it. Like Michael B. Jordan, for instance, he admitted that he fucked a girl that was in his DM. Excuse my language.
I mean,
okay.
I wouldn't be
I actually wants
surprised.
to.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure he smashed. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. She seems like a very nice girl, but I'm pretty sure he smashed Naomi Osaka, the tennis player, because he invited her to the premiere of Creed 2, and he was like, "Oh, I invite you to the premiere." She said, "Okay, I'm gonna come," and stuff like that. And he sent the thirst trap. He sent a shirtless pic of himself. So I would not put it past him, bro.
Nah, bro, they be getting around, bro. I
They do,
mean,
bro. I'm
Party
telling
Next
you.
Door. I know he stole Kaylani from Kyrie Irving, bro.
Yeah. I remember that.
So
Yo, a couple of joints got taken from Kyrie. That one that homeboy got. Dad. What's his name? Freaking dang, I can't think of his name on the Warriors.
talking wait, let me see.
Cause he used to talk to his girlfriend now. Damn, freak, why can't they get his name right now? They always wrapping my son up.
I don't know. I don't know his name.
Now I'm thinking of one of the homeboy, the other Splash brother, freak.
Oh, Klay Thompson,
Yeah,
definitely.
Klay Thompson, yeah, the joint that he's with now.
Oh,
Uh,
you talking about John B.
the one that
John B. That's Clay. His name ain't Clay Thompson. Name John B. Don't listen to what people say. And know that. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, they be getting around. And bro, it was so funny how that situation is. Like, I'm not trying to
Alex
say.
Santos said most sports athletes get around. What you trying to say, champ?
Who said that?
Alex Santos in the chat. You got to read the chat. These dudes got me crying. These dudes got me crying, man. Him and Mark Wunderlich is out of control. Yeah, man. It's just like I said, man. It's like my health teacher used to say, you gotta practice abstinence and you gotta be an academic scholar, okay? Even though ain't none of y'all listening to that, none of y'all colored folks.
Now the thing is I think if you're an athlete or whatever your profession is, you have to have a solid woman that's gonna really hold you down. Because like at the end of the day, if you have like so many baby mamas, it's just gonna be like headache after headache after headache.
Yeah,
You see that with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard has a lot of baby mamas, and now he's caught up with something different from a baby mama.
When he get caught with a tranny?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he's so busy.
I hope you're ready.
He's so busy. So that's what I'm saying. You should have like a solid one. Because if you have a solid one that's gonna hold down the house, then it's the best bet.
I agree. I think definitely.
And then you can get money together too. That's the thing. Like you guys can be working together to get money.
I say that goes doubly if you're in combative sports such as MMA and boxing and football, where you could possibly get CTE. You need a solid foundation because not every chick is going to be willing to accept. You know what I mean? They may be there while everything is all good, but you know what I mean? Could she stand the rain like that song? You can't stand the rain. You know, you got to really be there through the good times and the bad times. So I think that goes doubly for those type of sports. Basketball players, you know, whatever. They could do kind of what they want. They ain't got to worry about no head injury. Most they got to worry about is a bum knee. It ain't like football and boxers where they got to worry about that head injury because, you know, legs and things like that are muscles. The brain is an organ. Can't really repair that.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I think you should have a solid one. And that's what I'm tripping about Floyd. Like that dude is like how old? Like 41? And that dude is still not married yet, bro. I would be like, man, my career's over. Why don't I settle down?
I
Like,
mean, I might be in a minority when I say this. When I just say marriage today is something you really, you might be doing it with somebody important. You gotta choose carefully
yeah,
in
you
today's
do.
age.
Nah, you're not
Uh,
alone.
nah,
Bro,
you're right, bro.
you're not alone, bro.
What are you talking about?
We
You
just
have to
said the
choose
same things
carefully.
that you said, but we worded it different.
You have to choose carefully. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, like I'm just like because when I was listening in, I couldn't like listen to the whole thing because I actually moved areas and then I put back on my mic, so I didn't hear what you guys were saying beforehand.
Nah,
You ain't never going here with that damn Michael.
you have to
Uh,
choose carefully, bro. By far.
Hell yeah, we basically said the
I mean,
same stuff.
even then, when I say that, I mean very carefully. Just because how many times you can just get your stuff emptied out by people just trying to get a you know a meal check, a meal ticket. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, that's true. That's why you have to like really that's why it's good to have like if you're at that level, it's good to have someone who is like already having their own thing going for them already. You
Oh,
know,
Alex Santos said getting married to a Western woman is like playing Russian roulette. Where you from, Alex Santos? Where you from, champ?
no, yeah,
Tell us in the chat.
Where your girl from, Pula?
what me, I'm chilling, bro, because
I mean,
like
I'm sorry.
Huh? What'd you say? You talking
you
about
s-
me?
you saw what I do
Yes.
in
Oh,
you
well, oh, no, she's at her crib. She's at her crib. That's why I could talk like this.
No, I'm saying. I said. Where did you guys meet?
Well, basically, uh, at work. We met at work. We met at work. It wasn't no. We was friends at first. You
So
know.
she actually from America?
Yeah, yeah. She's from America. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
She's smart
but
girl. Keep to herself. You know.
but yeah, I was just saying this age, you just got to be real careful, man. Choose carefully, man. Make and
I
like
always say the best relationships is when you start out as friends first, because you kind of know like yeah, trial and error, and you know what I mean. You don't just rush anything. I think that you know that's a step. That's step one. It's not like we got into it right away.
I mean, I think it depends on what you define as friends because you have a lot
No,
of
no,
dudes.
like we was friends, like we was legit friends. Not like like you got like she was like kind of like I won't say my homegirl, but you know what I mean. Like I would talk to her about the problems and things like that. We didn't just get right together. We ain't just go into the fray. You know what I mean? I think some people mess up and just go right into stuff. Like we got time to know each other, know, you know what I mean, with like I said, and I'm not one of those type of people either that, you know what I mean. I don't just I'm not that accepting, you know. I'm not, you know what I mean, like
You can be. And when it comes to marriage, and you got to spend your whole life with somebody, you can't be, and that shows, you know. But it's
that's why I'd rather us be together for like a minute before anything like that happens because anything can happen, but I mean, everything right now is good so far, so I'm not going to jinx it or wish nothing bad. But just know, Every motherfucker at the door don't get a key. You outside looking in. Tell me what you see. That's what Lil Wayne said.
Yeah, I know. Thought you about to finish the verse over.
And then I'll say this too. Battle rifle will be back.
He is getting wrapped up.
Yeah, getting. I'll say this too, man. Nowadays, like women have that
Alex
nowadays.
Santos from the UK.
What was that?
Alex Santos is from the UK.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's what he shoot. That I don't know how them Eastern Europeans do, so I can't even say nothing.
UK is in the West, but Western European women. I'm sorry. This is just me personally, but I'm not with this world, man. I'm just not with this world. I mean, honestly, it would just seem weird to date a person who colonized my country, basically. Like that would be like the weirdest thing to me in my life, you know. Like I'm dating someone whose forefathers were responsible for colonizing my country.
Hey, but they said black people were slaving people as well back in the day. They had research on
basically what happened was you had, the same type of Negroes that we always had, which some believe in enslaving their own for personal gain. Fula is, I'm sure, intelligent enough to know that.
Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. I'm not gonna lie.
And it still goes on today in some form or another.
Yeah, it still goes on too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I get what you mean though.
Yeah, it's just like, and also I'm not trying to be mean, no disrespect, but the cooking thing, you know what I mean? Like,
you want a wife that can cook?
Cook my type of food too, like the African food, and like the Caribbean food, like the Latin.
You don't know unflavored potato salad and stuff like that. No salt.
Yeah, like no salt potato salad, like hot dogs and chips every night. Like, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it, bro. Like,
hold on, Alex Santos. I want to ask you a question. Do y'all really drink tea like that? Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't like tea like that. I like water. I don't like coffee. You see how America, coffee's the number one drink. Is tea the number one drink over there in the UK? That's what I want to know, because all I need is water, champ. Water and lemonade, because I'm black.
People in the UK, they put their tea with like milk and stuff. But the thing is, when I was little, man, still now, I freaking hated tea. I hated it with a passion. I could not understand how people, I still do to a lot of sense. It's just that it's very certain teas that I would drink. Like McDonald's tea is really good. If you can get Lipton tea,
that rifle said McDonald's tea. Yes, I know you black. You throw the lemon in it? You throw the lemon in it?
Nah, I don't get the lemon, bro. I mean, I ain't
you
trying.
You don't tell them to put the lemon in it?
Nah, bro. I mean, why have bougie if you had McDonald's, bro? Like you just top, you putting lemons in your tea and you at McDonald's, bro. This ain't real. I mean, but I'm saying like the thing is, McDonald's got some good tea, and then you can get you some Lipton. Lipton is really, really good. You can get you some Lipton's tea. That's the only tea I really drink. All that green tea and stuff like, bro, it's so disgusting. Like I can't. I'm not a big fan.
Green tea healthier though, real healthier.
There's certain teas I drink, like the herbalist tea, there's certain like types like that have like, I guess you can say, help medically basically. But other than that, like I don't drink it like all the time. You know, it's not like something that I have to have. Like I prefer like water, milk, but not the kind of milk that you find in the supermarket. I'm talking about the raw, like raw milk. That's the kind of milk I like to drink. And then like coffee too, but not Starbucks coffee.
So
not hell no.
You like that evaporated milk they be putting on the oatmeal or something?
Nah, I like the milk that's just raw, like straight from the cow milk. Like that's the milk I like. I don't like the milk that they do stuff to, that they, you know what I mean? Like they put something in, because the difference the difference between the raw milk and the milk that they do something to is the raw milk. You don't really have gas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You don't really get gas or anything.
Yeah.
But with this milk that they sell in like supermarkets, you get gas, you get like bubblies and stuff like that. It's not like really meant to. It's not like really good to drink. You know.
Am I wrong? But I've been hearing like, isn't black people just supposed to have like a really bad tolerance to milk?
Um.
No, we supposed to like
No.
watermelon and chicken. That's it.
You said
Watermelon.
no.
Yeah, watermelon and chicken. That's our kryptonite.
No, I'm saying like, I thought because there's a lot of black people that's a lactose intolerant. So
Oh yeah, no, that's true though. That's actually very true. But not just us though, Spanish people too.
yeah, because I mean I can drink milk, but it's one of them things where you just got to be careful. Yeah, you can't eat it before like a big day of work because you're gonna be
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah. So let me tell you what you do is you get almond milk because almond milk don't make you have a bubble. It won't make you do the doo doo, Andre. Okay, so make sure you get almond milk and whatever you get. And almond milk tastes better than me anyway.
I mean, it kind of got like a weird kind of strong taste to it because I only drunk it from like I didn't eat it with cereal. I just drank it plain just to taste it. It was
It's
okay.
healthier and it don't have you doing the doo doo Andre though. I'm trying to help you out because I know you be hungry. I hope you're ready.
Man, you need help.
Nah,
Shoot,
78 didn't mess me up with that.
shoot. That's 142 over here.
I'm on Eastern time too.
I thought it was like you in New York, ain't you?
Yeah, it's 142 Eastern Standard Time. Fuller, what time is it where you at? Fuller. Oh, Fuller doing
It's
something.
like 11 or 10 where he at.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm looking forward to some boxing.
Yeah, man. Me too, bro. Like I said, I wish I would have had watched that Tank press conference, man. Well, you watched it. I don't think Fuller really watched it. Word.
I wasn't necessarily. I'm looking forward to that fight though.
I'm not looking forward for that fight.
I
I
just can't really look forward to it, man. It's one of them fights you just. I mean,
I
you
just
know,
feel like, yeah, like you said, I just feel like it's one of them fights you got to deal with.
because sometimes like there's fights that you just don't mind, but it's just some fights you just like you just don't want to watch them at all. Like, I remember when Terrence Crawford fought John Molina. Good performance. It was entertaining to watch, but I was just like, man, why is this fight even happening?
Yeah, that's as soon as I heard it announced, I'm like, oh, because I thought he was at least gonna fight like, Tevin Farmer or somebody, just somebody else. Like if not, if he
Got
was,
140.
oh no, no, I was thinking that oh, who are you talking about? I'm thinking the Tank. I thought we was talking about Tank and Abner.
Nah, Terrence Crawford when he fought John Molina.
Oh, my fault. I mean, yeah, we got that same case scenario with him. I don't know where in freaking Riddler glasses, John Molina Jr. is freaking a PBC fighter. So this is why.
So we don't even know who Terrence Crawford supposed to fight. I thought he was supposed to fight Mean Machine.
I mean, I think it might be him. I think we might be. It might be him. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't mind the Amir Khan fight.
That could have been a matchroom fight.
Are you back?
Yeah, I just had to get something to drink.
What you had? You got your chocolate brownies?
No chocolate brownies this time around.
Man, man, you can make me start using that quote and people gonna be like, "What you talking about? What you talking about, battle rifle?" I'm like, "I would be hungry."
Don't be saying that to people. You gonna have them running away, especially if it's a dude. They gonna run away from you, chill. They gonna run away, bro. Because I told you, yo, can't nobody, yo, a dude would have told me that. Like I said, yo, I wouldn't afford him.
You wouldn't have fought him.
Nah, we'd have been like, Act, I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready. I'd have been like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not scrapping with him, bro.
Bro, if I say that, bro, I'm gonna say that with fierce intent, bro.
Special K Brook. He
Mark,
is special too.
Mark Wunderlich, what you talk about? Grape drink. We don't be leaning over here, champ. We don't be leaning. Me and Fool is athletes. I don't know about battle rifle. Battle rifle crazy. You might be leaning. I don't be leaning, champ.
Well, I might be leaning.
Because you from down south.
Yeah. Hey, y'all crazier than we are.
Yeah, but in New York, we crazy, but I'm not saying, I mean, there was a period where a lot of people did do it in the city and even upstate and all of that too, but they don't really do it no more. It was a phase.
Yeah.
Florida is not all crazy as people say it is.
Nah,
yeah, I like it is. Y'all produce somebody like Sometime, so it is crazy.
I like Miami,
man.
That's what I do like. Yeah, I like Miami a lot, actually.
So sometime be playing the flute, meditating by mountains, and all of that. He weird.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, once upon a time.
Keith, once upon a time, Thurman.
Yeah, he gonna be once upon a time. If Josecito Lopez beat him, he gotta get that name. I gotta think sometime to once upon a time. Yeah, because
let's think about it for a second. If Josecito Lopez actually beat Andre Bertrand, will he be fighting for it?
Who?
Oh, Josecito Lopez.
Oh yeah, he would have.
Yeah, he would have fought Floyd.
You think Floyd
I think that was really the general idea.
Floyd would have beat him, but it would have been like another cherry pick.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I would see that boy in Georgia.
At the latter of which we'll call his career, Floyd cherry picked, but he did the work at the beginning. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like he did all the dirty work at the beginning. So like at first, I guess he just wanted to put his kind of put his feet up because
Alex Santos said that he rather see Tank fight Farmer than Abner Mares. I think we all rather see that, brother.
I'd rather see that.
You would rather.
Actually, that's what me and Battle Rifle kind of said without saying it.
I said it.
I mean, the thing is, I just don't think Tevin Farmer has the crack to.
At this point,
it's still a competitive fight. More than Abner Mares.
Yeah, it's just we so desperate to see Tank fight somebody with some type of movement that I'll freaking take. Shoot, I will take Pichel. I'll take Pichel too. Over that. That's how desperate I am.
That should be a really exciting fight, bro. It shouldn't even be a fight you should settle for. That should be a good fight. Pichel, man, he got better wins, bro. He is the best 130-pounder, bro.
And he got the WBC.
I don't think that he the best. I wouldn't say that. I'd say Tank.
He has better wins over Tank, though.
I'm not gonna say that, man, because who was that? Francisco Vargas. He was an Uber. He actually, to me, when I think of Ubers, when I think of Uber cards, I think of Fernando Vargas. Like he's the first face that pops up.
How is he an Uber driver?
Because he's straightforward with no head movement. That's an Uber.
No, he has head movement. It's just that he gets
That
in a lot
boy,
of wars.
why his face always painted? He ain't got no
I mean, because he fought Takashi Miura, bro. That dude's a hard puncher.
shoot. He was in a couple wars. He was in Orlando Toledo.
So what's the
He-
difference with the Tank fighting that one dude
Oh
in
shoot!
the UK?
Hey, something came up.
oh, what's up?
Um, well, it looks like that. There's actually a opposite side of the story. They said, Teofimo Lopez said that sparring Devin Haney, he made him cry, but Devin Haney said sparring with Teofimo Lopez was easy work.
Man, I ain't a fan of this sparring beef talk
These
that be
Star,
going
these
on.
Star
Yeah,
Wars. Hold on just a minute. Let me
it's
hear the whole
stupid.
scoop.
Yeah, I seen it. I didn't click on the video, but I mean, I guess I guess it's worth a look. I hope you're hungry. I hope you're
But that's all people do now. That's all they do is talk about, oh, I beat you in sparring. Man, like, how is that supposed to matter? I mean, Amir Khan apparently beat up Manny Pacquiao in sparring. Is he gonna beat him? I'm all alone now.
Hey, hold on, Lawrence. You said Loma versus Burchell in April if Cormier is not ready by then. So Burchell is going to move up to 135, Lawrence Williams? Is that what you're saying, brother? Do I got to give you a link so you can further explain that to me? Hold on.
If that happens, then I'm all for it. But still, it's just a little.
Well, I'm not like you.
Not
You ain't even finish
late.
you ain't finish your dinner plate.
Bro, I finished my
At
dinner plate.
I ain't talk about you. We know you ate all the fried chicken and black eyed peas and baked macaroni and cheese you needed, champ. Because I sure did. I sure did. And I had sweet potato pie, yams, man. I got that in on Christmas.
That dude made his own sweet potato pie with the yams. He put it on bread.
I meant to try that with ice cream, man. Forgot about that with some vanilla. Probably do it with some buttered pecan ice cream.
Yeah, it's good with the apple cobbler.
I tried that before.
So let's clear this up because I'm about to go to bed in a little minute.
Yeah, I'm about to do that too because I got to go to work in the morning.
Yeah. He said that Teofimo was the easiest sparring that he had. He said that Teofimo couldn't even get off on him.
I don't know, man. I don't know who to believe in that, man. They
Yeah,
both
smart.
arrogant.
He will always do
I
that.
mean, nobody got the tape.
These spar wars, man.
Nobody
Yeah,
got the tape. Devin usually tape everything. So should I believe Teofimo? Where he said that they wasn't trying to let him record nothing? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Teofimo, man, he's a good fighter, but
Hey, would you spar Nai Nui?
Would I spar him?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Bro, that dude be dang near killing his sparring partners.
he do.
Yeah, but you know he is small. I'll be able to deal with his punches better. He's probably sparring dudes maybe a little bit bigger, but they still around his size. What weight he fight at?
Like 118.
Oh, come on. I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready. That's exactly what I told he no. We ought to been like, how you say that in Japanese? I told one of his Japanese friends, tell me, I'd have been like, and then I would have said it to him in English. I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, that dude with a man. You better be careful, man. Dude, now you knew he come to fight.
I know
That's a
he come to
monster.
fight. I'm not saying that power don't translate everywhere, but at the same time, like even though you could be hitting somebody, it's like the dude I sparred that's 255 pounds. He was feeling my punches and he admitted it, but I ain't gonna lie, had he would have been more around my size, I would have stopped him.
You sparred a 255-pound man.
Yeah,
Yeah, was he an actual boxer?
yeah, he was a fighter. He was an amateur like me.
Hmm.
My,
And how was it?
I mean, I'll give you. I could put it in the chat.
What you talking about the video?
Yeah, it's in my page. It's on my
Yeah, definitely do that. I'm gonna watch it.
I don't put no videos on the.
I don't think you should either because my uncle taught me that. He's like, people could prepare for your style. He said, once you get paid for it, it is what it is. He said, it is what it is.
I mean, it's what I'm
But
about to say.
yeah, I mean, I don't care. Yeah, that's a case.
It's tons of footage of Devin Haney, and I'm,
Yeah, there is.
I'm,
There's a lot of
I'm gonna
footage.
see how these people prepare against his style because Devin Haney has flaws. He fights below his height, and it's really distracting. But he can get beat. He's not like those next tier thing that I've seen as far as
Nah,
prospects go.
he's still very much a prospect. I don't know if he's going to develop the power, you know. Um, but it remains to be seen what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much power he develops.
Yeah.
Mm, you put that on the chat, act.
Yeah, I put it in there. I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready.
I'm about to watch it right now.
Go ahead. Fool give me conversation.
No, it's just who's fighting this weekend? Is there a fight this weekend? Is there like any fights
Is
this
there?
weekend?
Hold on. Let me check my app. Yo, and what's the name? Fast forward it to like 7 minutes. Because that's when it start. If you can hear me better, right? It's like 7 minutes and some change. I don't know. But anyway, let me check for you real quick, bro.
Yeah. Is there any fights?
He's seriously crushing my dream right now. You know that. How? The green spice? A lot bigger? More space? Just let yourself go
Hold
a
on.
little
Where's my
bit.
app? Oh, okay.
Okay, I know it's one tiny little bathroom. You can shower when you get to work. Shower. I'm gonna have to because I'm driving for an hour. I'll be sweet when I get off.
What's this weekend's dates?
Play the kid card on me.
It's gonna be the
I'll bring the family card. No, I'm the mother. Of course I'm gonna go with my
damn. Is it only the Floyd? The Floyd fight ain't this weekend, right?
I don't think so.
It's only 45 minutes. Every weekend, even if I want to go on a Saturday and a Sunday.
Nah, I think you're right, bro. I don't think there's no fights.
No fights on the weekend, huh?
I haven't checked any flights out in recent days, so we're right. Oh my God.
Damn.
See, Mel, by the way, I told you, this place is awesome, right? Shouldn't you just be attending to the barbecue?
Damn, yo, it feels kind of weird.
I'm Mr. Ocean.
What, that there's no fights?
Yeah.
We are going to
Yeah, I guess there's none this weekend.
Oh, they
I think we've made
man, how you pronounce that name in the chat that he put mask school? Oh, the E2 dude. Oh yeah. The Japanese dudes is fighting.
Oh, he fight this weekend?
Yeah, he fights at like 5 p.m. on ESPN Plus if you got it.
Damn.
Love it. But with Jim's allergies, these cats have been cats. These people have cats. I didn't see any cats. I didn't have to. And finally, will Eileen ever get the
I hope you're hungry. I hope you're ready.
I thought you said you wanted water.
What possessed Kell Brook to say that? What possessed Kell Brook to say that? Fooler, like, what was going through his mind? Like, how do you associate chocolate brownie?
The operations at a chemical company.
What about chocolate brownie?
I'm saying, how do you associate that with fighting?
Being a UK fighter.
Don't say that. Alex Santos is in the chat now.
Man, I'm sorry, bro, but most UK fighters are special. Yeah, I'm just being real. There's very few that are cut from the cloth of like real nigga is.
That's just the reality. Very few of them are cut from that cloth.
All I hear is static battle rifle. Damn, this boy done got wrapped up more times than a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you Gucci.
Hey, who you tell your style out there?
What?
Who you tell your style out there?
That's a good question. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a mix of a little bit of everybody because I watch a lot of old school fighters, you know, a lot of new school fighters. But I ain't gonna lie, like that was probably the first fight I didn't really switch it a lot. And I probably would have, but he couldn't go no more. As you can see, he took off his gloves when I was ready to go again. But I would have. I was gonna go southpaw. I say Marvin Hagler. Say Marvin.
Never had.
Yeah, because of the fact I could do the inside thing, you know, I could do the outside thing, but I'm not even saying I don't know. I don't really specifically got no. I don't think it's like one person in me though, because I watch so many different fighters. Because I watched Terrence Crawford one day, then I watched Earl Spence one day. I don't know.
I mean, I looked at some styles over the years and I use them, and I know it's some styles that's really effective and extremely simple to use, depending on how you want to use them. Like, are you a fan of Terry Norris?
Yeah, of course. That's one of my favorite fighters.
One of mine too. I think if you can like learn how to tailor his style, which is actually not that hard to use, you can, bro. It's such a beast style to use because people don't know how to beat it. It's you
But
basically.
I ain't mad at you for saying that, but see, with Terry Norris, he wasn't defensively sound. I'm one of them dudes that's adamant about defense because I ain't go first.
He just had a bad chin. So and and sometimes he would get caught in exchanges, and that's a part of fighting. Sometimes you get caught.
Nah, I got caught in that sparring session a couple of times, but part of you taking the punches, how good a shape you in. You know, I'm in good shape, so.
Yeah, and Terry Norris, his defense is pretty good. He just, sometimes he would just get a little too aggressive, and then he get caught, or sometimes he would just.
Nah, but he dropped his hands a lot too, though. Because you remember how he got 12 by Julian Jackson. He just dropped his hand that slight bit and got out.
I mean, that was a second. I feel like that happens in boxing. He got, that was the thing about it. Sometimes you're gonna drop your hand. It's not to keep it daily. It only sometimes when you're fighting people like that, that's gonna happen. Especially if you fighting a Julian Jackson.
But I did think that he boxed beautifully in the second Simon Brown fight.
Yeah, he did. He boxed beautifully in a lot of fights. The Donald Curry fight, the Paul Vader fight. Did you see his fight with Vincent Petaway?
Yeah. I watched most of his fights.
Yeah, I seen most of them too. And the dude is just on a whole nother level. When you outbox Sugar Ray Leonard, that thing's beautiful. I mean,
but you know what they gonna say? Dudes like Big Kurt gonna say he was done. We beat Sugar Ray. He was done.
Yeah, he was done. He retired him. I think Hector Camacho had knocked him out. Yes,
Nah. He that was before Hector Camacho. He actually
No,
came
that
he came out
was
of retirement because that was in '97. That fight was in like, hold on, I could look it up. Wasn't it?
I think that was after, but I mean, I'll look it up too.
I'm telling you, Hector Camacho was Sugar Ray's last fight. I promise you, it was his last fight. I know that for a fact.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I know that because Sugar Ray's one of my favorite boxers. Leonard. I like Robinson better, but Sugar Ray's one of my top. Like I'm making my business to study their records and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was actually on my birthday, March 1st. That fight happened on a Saturday.
Yeah, you're right. It was 1997, January. I'm sorry, March 1st.
March 1st. Yeah, I got the poster. Got the poster in my living room. Bro.
Yeah, knocked out. You green, Yak.
What's up?
We're talking about Sugar Ray now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm telling you, if you can get that paranoid, bro, bro, make you die in that room. You gonna be floating. I'm telling you. If you just like, telling you off air yet?
I can't even hear nothing you saying because of your mic. Because of your headphones, bro. I couldn't even
Are you
hear
off air yet?
Nah, I'm about to be though, bro, because I gotta get up, man. Gotta get up.
Yeah, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go deal with someone. But
fool,
yeah.
man. I'm going crazy, man. I'm going crazy.
Man, I gotta go deal with someone, man. And then, like tomorrow we can resume.
No. Well, I was gonna get off anyway because I gotta get up for work though.
Okay.
On the real, I really do. That's why I was saying that. But
Yeah.
now I understand, brothers. We all got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Let's give our last words.
Yeah, shout out to this little small conversation. It still somehow finds its way to boxing. So shout out to that, and let's keep the channel growing, and let's keep the momentum going, basically.
Okay. Battle Rifle and the Snack Crackle and Pop and Mike. What's going on, bro? Give us your last words.
Basically, look forward to seeing you guys in next.
I ain't hear a word he said, but
bruh, look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.
Oh, okay. He said it very low, bro. Hope you're hungry. Hope you're ready. Now I'm joking. I want to shout out my boys Fula and Battle Rifle. Appreciate them coming on the OT session of the Jab Jamboree. Shout out to the LDBC and my crew, the Full Berserker Clan, and we out. We gonna do it again tomorrow, guys. Or I don't know on somebody else's stream because I'm gonna be at work, so I don't know how it's gonna work.
Okay.
But I'll see you at some point tomorrow.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right. Peace.